Microphone muted.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Batty Overwatch League. I'm AJS0, joined here with my boy 30 to bring you Wangjiang Tower versus Lenny Face. So 30, I'm going to put the over-under at 3.5. How many points will Lenny Face cap in this series?
Oh man. I'm gonna go over. You know why? Because you just gotta bet on these guys. This is the last hope for them. They have to 3-0 this week just to stay in the playoff race.
Yeah, and I've watched enough anime to know how this could go. What if, holy shit, what if like Lenny Face are the main characters of the Batty Overwatch League anime and not me?
Then we got quite a storyline coming up for playoffs. So here we are. The team's map drafted, and we are here on a Batty Overwatch League favorite of Dorado, and Wangjiang on the blue side, and see our Lenny Face on the red side.
Yeah, it's been really fun to watch how the Batty Overwatch League map meta hasn't changed all season. Can we just agree, like, in the playoffs on which 5 maps to play? To keep this season, like, thematically consistent?
Right, because if it's an anime, we have to kind of go back to our roots and...
Like, every single match is going to start on King's Row, then we're going to go to Dorado, and then we're going to go to Lijiang. And if anyone goes to Game 5, that's when we're just dropping them on Horizon Winter Colony.
I don't know if there's any team that's going to select that map in the course of the season.
But isn't that the fear? Is if you assume the other team won't select it, so you're like, well, I don't have to ban this, and then they do?
Yeah, that is the fear. That is my fear. I don't know
That's
what
my
to
fear
do.
too. You tilt and lose the series. It's like, we just played a game on Horizon, I don't want to go back.
Yeah. So it's gonna be the blue guys on the defense, Wangjiang. They're running a pretty standard Wangjiang comp so far, with TK Thrifty Flex Extraordinaire on the Mei.
Yeah, he looks maybe drawing a little inspiration from the boy Blabu. I've been running that Mei a lot on this point particular. TK Thrifty, obviously the first Mei main in the BOL. And meanwhile, we got Lenny Face running Tree on Farah. Oh, and by the way, huge storyline, Miracle Man, aka Manlord the Miracle.
Oh yeah.
Starting
For Lenny Face. Yeah, and Veil Destiny, real swinging dick there. He gets discorded and goes down, but it's traded back. The Wangjiang looking like they might have control of this first fight.
Yeah, looking good. Shooter Die just swinging the big dick around, stalling time on this cart. Using that shield really well, so he's not getting frozen there.
Yeah, but chill out on the soldier, just completely uncontested on this high ground. He hasn't had to move yet, neither Albino Joe, but now he finally is dropping down and pocket healing. Shooter Die on this Reinhardt, who is really just keeping this choke on lockdown.
Yeah, a really nice stall out waiting for TK50 to come back and immediately die there in this fight, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to stop Wangjiang. We got a monkey popped in the back somewhere.
So tempo res from Albino Joe for Wangjiang. They want to hold the defense here. They want to try to keep the cart in front of this bridge area, because if they lose the fight and actually give up ground, it becomes significantly harder to defend.
Chill out, still just chucking away from that high ground. Man, somebody go up there and shoot that dude.
Nope, but here comes the first blizzard though. TK Thrifty laying it down perfectly on the corner of the bend there, and chill out now with the tac visor over the top. A lot of ults used and a lot of people dying.
Stay out of my way.
I hope Bloody Face believes in miracles. No pun intended. Because this has not been pretty.
No, it is not.
But if you're going to force a miracle in Overwatch, 5 ults is a good way to do it, and they are 1% away from being able to do so, just missing the Diva ults.
Yeah.
Oh, Shooter Die snips it all out with his fucking dog senses. Veil Destiny brings 3 of them back up, though, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to save this. This is chaos in the madhouse down in the basement here.
What? is happening?
Lennyface actually, they forced Wangjiang away from the cart, and they are now moving it under the bridge. Shootai charging back forward, looking for something here, but they pushed this cart a long way. Almost past the choke they want to be at, but now TK Thrifty dropping the blizzard on the cart. Lennyface gonna try to take to the sky as his tree wants to put some damage down here, but I think he's lost too many friends, and now he's lost his own life.
Yeah, oh no, Lennyface, they look like they're still straggling in here. They had the 3 push the cart through the choke, which I guess was a success for them, at least trying to get it up the hill there. But yeah, now it forces a full regroup out of Lennyface, and Miracle Man testing his miracle skills on the Junkrat.
Yeah, I guess he was not feeling the Mei, so he's going for, I mean, maybe a Shooter Dash Shield Buster could help, because Shooter Dash has been getting a lot of value out of that right click so far. But this is a pretty good ult economy for Wangjiang out here. They're playing this very aggressively. They don't really give a damn about the cart, as Utek is doing his diamond monkey business up in the fronts.
Yeah, Wangjiang has it's like scissored off the team. The supports for Lennyface are way in the back. Mercy is healing the Lucio right now with Miracle Man back there as well. It's a split fight for Lennyface. Primal Rage popped out of Wangjiang there. Church Shatter comes through.
Yeah, Treat popping the last Rocket Barrage here, trying to find anything, but not going to. Teemic takes him out of the skies, and 10 seconds to go here. This was decisive.
Yes. Mei looking like they're gonna at least get there. They're gonna try to stall this out for Lennyface. They got some good stallers, Lucio and Mei, on this point, and now the rest of the team can filter in. But Failed Destiny going down before it even begins is gonna be a bad start. Almost had that res up. Chill out in the 1v1 against Tree. He's going to be the winner of that one. And overtime is still ticking. Lennyface, the dream is still alive. I would like to recall my bet if it hadn't been entered into the betting office. I don't know how betting works. A 4-man res on a Failed Destiny. It's not over yet. There's only one on the cart, though, for Lennyface.
It's like they heard you talking about the bet, and they're like, one last pump there.
Oh, okay. No, I still take it back. Get it out of the betting office. Don't submit it.
Man, I haven't seen something this brutal since the Red Wedding.
Oof.
I'm thinking I set that line too high. You know, Vegas fucks up sometimes. It's hard to set the line.
Yeah. Well, I certainly think Wangjiang is gonna pop this cart through and hit that golden rectangle.
This is only one fight. They win one fight, and they've won Dorado.
Yeah.
Man, Wangjiang, it's like they know I wanted to play some games tonight, so they're gonna try to win this fast for me before I gotta go to work. What? These guys are my friends, man. Thank you, Wangjiang.
Wangjiang, the true friends of the Batty Overwatch League.
Except for Utek. I don't think Utek likes me.
Ooh.
He sent me this Snapchat the other day, and he was like, I'm so happy. I got the time. And you know how, like, girls, when they're in bed, and sometimes they'll yell out their, like, ex-boyfriend's name because they don't really love you?
Right.
Well, he kind of did that. It was like, I'm so happy, I'm Diamond, I'm so happy. Fuck you, Swift! And it really hurt my feelings, because I knew he was in the zone, and when something like that slips out, you know it's their true feelings. So.
Right. Just unadulterated feeling right there, yeah.
But, oh well. I might not be Diamond, Utek might hate me, but at least I'm the best Mercy in the league.
That is a fact. It's very true.
Doc told me it's true.
Yeah, I believe it, man.
But you know who's not the best Mercy in the league? Failed Destiny and Albino Joe, the two Mercies in this game.
Yeah.
Albino Joe was actually playing really well that last game. A lot of good. Not that he was being asked to do a lot, but he wasn't holding on to the tempo res. And I think that's something a lot of Mercies do a really bad job of, especially in the BOL. Sometimes when you're winning so hard, you gotta just take those one-man reses to keep things going. And I really like the reses he was taking last map.
Yeah, especially like they were playing to win with the reses, right? They didn't want to lose a fight. If they could feel like they could keep it going, they did, and they held them very tough. TK Thrifty with the frag on the opposing Pharah is going to be a very good start. Utek jumps in on this Winston, disrupting the high ground out of Lennyface.
Yeah, and Lenny Face, they gotta go drop down onto this cart eventually. They're kind of just casually watching it. They're not gonna get to this cart in
Nope.
time because they were too busy contesting the high ground. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh man.
That's somebody. There's no way we didn't catch that for the bad plays of the week. That was like all-time baddie league at its finest.
That's more than a C9. I don't that like C9 at least you touched the point at some point. That
Play of the match gonna be shooted out here. I assume this is gonna be that one inside the building.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
He sniffs it out like a fucking drug dog.
Oh.
Finds all of Lenny Face, and oh my god, just murders them all. Oh, Resnev, we don't give a damn. I'm gonna keep swinging this hammer. It was so good.
That honestly, that might someone put that on Pornhub. That is
Now that we're already on Pornhub, I mean,
yeah.
might as well not stop.
We have a presence there now. Okay, yeah. I guess that's where we're officially moving all the content. That's good. It's very accessible. You know?
A lot of graphics cards have like built-in programs with the drivers now that'll like upload your clips for you. Do you think any of those will add Pornhub integration?
Ooh.
Like, what if you want to be the greatest Aero J streamer in Western Wisconsin?
And it
What
would
if
just
your shooter
auto detect and clip.
Yeah, it would
clip
be like, oh, I said something nasty in this game. I'm gonna put it on Pornhub instead of Twitch.
We can only hope AI will go that far. Wow. Okay. So Wangjiang, they win Dorado. They're banning 4 maps here. Lenny Face, it's up to them. I'm sure they're gonna pick something pretty fun because their playoff dreams are out of the water now.
Is it official?
Yeah, they had a 3-0 tonight to
that's so
to get
sad.
into the playoffs. Yeah.
Who's Miracle Man playing for? Why am I drawing a huge blank here? But also too lazy to tab
activated.
out. And Rogue Mallet is the one missing, so.
Microphone muted.
Yeah, so they must have mixed up the comp a little bit because Rogue is pretty much perma Lucio when he's playing. Miracle Man, he was on the Junkrat. What was he on? He was on May, so he's just like the flex guy this time around.
He started as May, he switched to Junkrat for a single life, and then he switched back to May. I was very confused about
Oh,
it.
really?
I mean, he's level 27. Like, can level 25 still play ranked, or do they up that?
No, I think he still can.
All right. Well, at least he can play comp. So, but he is a sweet summer child.
Yeah, actually, he has 2 hours of Junkrat and quick play. He's all about that Junkrat. Anyway, Wangjiang banning their namesake, and then 3 of the 2-point maps, and this they're gonna do it, aren't they? Lenny Face is gonna pick it.
I'm hoping so, man. This could be the only chance we'll ever have to see the Horizon Lunar Colony.
Do it. Everyone's thinking it. Lenny Face has to be thinking it too.
What if this is just like it turns into a traumatic trigger for Wangjiang? They let Horizon through, they lose it so horrifically they never recover. They don't even see anyone in the final. This is the most tense Matt picks are ever gonna be.
Yeah, I'm just hanging on the edge of my seat. I can't contain myself.
Oh, so according to good boy Albino Joe, fucking no balls.
We're going to Nepal.
That's so disappointing. Good Albino Joe, Vag and Lenny Face could still tie. So, apologies, folks. We have a streamer who feeds information in our ear. He's, of all the commissioners in this channel, probably the worst. So, sometimes we just get wrong information like that.
Oh,
Microphone
that's a good
activated.
fun fact.
Microphone muted.
So Lenny needs to sweep Veg next week if they get swept tonight for the tie. Is that what the situation is? I don't know. Anyway,
That's
the
what it
fact
looks
is,
like.
Lenny Face, they still have something to fight for. Their destiny might be out of their hands, but
Well,
it's a failed one to start anyway.
I mean, if that's the case, then, I mean, at least winning a map here could give them more options going in the next week, so...
That's true. Yeah. So maybe maybe you're right. Maybe it's not out of their hands. Yeah.
I'm gonna assume that things are still in their hands if they can tie. If they can also do better than tying, or at least make it easier to tie. And what better way to throw shit in a blender than go back to King of the Hill, which I think has been by far the best game type for these guys.
Oh yeah.
Lenny Face, that is.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, Tree very elusive on this Pharah. He tends to stay alive a lot longer than you think a Pharah should, and he always finds the opening.
He's a real motherfucker. I'm glad I don't have to play against it again. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Like, give me that enemy Genji. I don't mind that as much as Tree's goddamn Pharah.
Yeah, truth. But we're gonna see something a little bit interesting here. Ball of Sexy breaking out the deleted hero of Overwatch.
I think he's better than everyone gives him credit for, and I think Ball of Sexy is going to prove me right, because he is a ball of sexy on that Roadhog. He was making some good plays when he busted it out last week. As we see, oh shit, just hitting the fan fast. We see 2 deaths right away over here on the side. As this is a good start for Lenny Faces. They get 3 picks pretty fast. They might be able to establish on this points. I don't think Wangjiang are crazy enough to still keep contesting this. And they are not, so they're going to run back. The healers, the last 2 men out, but do make it with their lives.
See, both teams really just jumped right on each other, and they took that high ground on Wangjiang's side, and Lennyface just decisively wins it outright.
Yeah, Lennyface still running the single healer, just failed on the Mercy, so sometimes you can be very explosive when you're running that. As TK50 goes down early, Utek is deep on the point, but he does get failed SD down, so there's no healers available for Lennyface. This could be rough, a 2 for 2, but in Wangjiang's favor while there's no healers alive. And there goes Miracle Man down, but so his teammate gets a... Oh, but there goes Tree. So,
yeah.
Body count in favor of Wangjiang at the end of the day here as they take out the Demon Mech as well. They should be able to just force their way forward here. Ball of Sexy does not have a whole hog to give.
Oh, they're
he
stalling.
did buy some time. Half and half. Looks like he wants to contest this, but he's not going to get to the ults.
Oh, potentially... Maybe a wasted res. I don't know. It did help them win the fight a little bit, but they also didn't have control of the point until right
He's
then,
also
so.
Up to 40% already. He's going to be close to a res before another fight breaks out, so I think that was fine.
Chill out on the soldier. He is just completely left unanswered. He just walks up the stairs there and takes out Tree from the side. And they really got to put some more pressure on this guy.
Yeah, chill out. I got to start hyping this guy up more. No one pressures him the way they should. This guy's really fucking good.
Yeah. Bomb comes through from Wangjiang just to clear some space, and now the trans layered with both offensive ultimates, Death Blossom and Tac Visor. Yeah, an outright win there for Wangjiang.
This is ugly, man. These aren't even like the fights where like they're just winning all the fights. It's like they're not even letting people die in multiple fights in a row. Stupid monkey.
Yeah, and they got some good ultimates here. Earth Shatter, Primal Rage. Primal Rage is going to be good for stalling. They do have control of the point, so even if they do go down to their last dying breath, Utek popping Primal Rage might be enough for them to get back into the fight. And Albino Joe now has the red, so it's an even more dangerous fight here.
Utek trying to hide here.
Oh!
Going for a cheeky little monkey crouch, but he gets snuffed out by Ball of Sexy.
That's what Roadhog's good for. You can punish Winstons and Divas if they're out of position. Your whole team can burst them down, get him out of the mech, or just kill the monkey before he can Primal Rage. And there it is. He's still walking into the backline. He takes out that most important member we were just talking about. Chill out, walks behind the Reinhardt. Whole Hog comes through. Albino Joe's the target. Double res at the same exact time, but the Earth Shatter from Wangjiang might have done it. Tree's Rocket Barrage is stopped a little bit early there from the Helix Rocket. And it's anyone's fight, but we're going to get to 99% here for Wangjiang.
Yeah, and a lot of fights on the tail end here coming out for Wangjiang, but then they lose both of their DPS. It's now a tank battle on the point while people are trying to get close. I think that Lennyface is going to have people here closer, as Half and Half is solo capping right now. Utek coming on to make sure this point does not fall away from his team. Going to pop the Primal Rage, just jumping all over the place here. Disrupting, but not really laying down substantial damage. But he has bought the time for his team. As TK50 drops a big Death Blossom. Oh, and that's gonna take Lennyface out.
They did it again with the all three ult trifecta there. Two 2 offensives in the Transcendence. That's a lot of damage. I don't even know how you're supposed to defend against that. I mean, if Defense Matrix is down, which unfortunately Cruz just got popped there right when the Death Blossom starts, there's really no hope. Unless they have a trance of your own, or you know, you have that res waiting in the back. You know, a pretty good fight though at the start from Lenny face.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna be able to cap there, but Shooter did a good job of stalling out just enough time for UTech to get in range, and once you have the Promo Rage on that point, I mean, that's arguably the best stall in the game, depending on the situation. And when the situation is just a single Roadhog on the points, you're not going anywhere. And he didn't.
Yep. Lenny Face looks like they're running the same stuff here. Pretty much the same for Wangjiang. Yeah, I think TK50. Well, TK50 was on the Reaper previously, so he's gonna try out the Pharah now. Pretty good boot map here on Sanctum. And then just the full reach around here from Lenny Face. They get onto the opposing side, and the point will unlock in 1. I wonder who's gonna step onto a tree though with the unfortunate suicide. And yeah, that's gonna be 3 down for Lenny Face and a capped point for Wangjiang.
And we see Lenny Face commit to this going. Oh, sorry, I got my sides mixed up. They are not going behind the enemy spawn. They're retreating.
Oh man, they are way out of it. Oh man, I would love to see Wangjiang punish this. They had to have known Ball Sexy and Cruz were there. Sort of split off. They could have rushed that in there and.
They're content to just keep slowly charging up their ults right now, as all 6 Lenny Face look like they're either going for the behind or for the drop. Although Miracle Man, not on the same page with his team there.
Oh, he's going in. He goes deep.
Running right in through the front gate. Maybe not the most effective way of picking this fight, and we're gonna see 3.5 kills. Oh man, this is gonna be a team kill, isn't it?
This is like a slaughterhouse, dude. You drop down Overwatch hero and then you just die. They just went into the blender.
Yeah, these guys. If you ever see like any of those documentaries about factory farm chicken,
yeah,
it's like, you know, we factory farm chicken to eat. Wangjiang is factory farming Lenny Face for ult charge right now.
Yeah, pretty much. They just go in there to die. There's no way they're gonna try to win that one in the death cubby. But now they are pushing out onto main platform.
DK Thrifty's putting up so much good damage from this flank though. Completely uncontested Miracle Man, the only hit scan available to take him out. Maybe not my way of dealing with CK Thrifty. And there we go. Chill out, popping a big ult there, but he's gonna get booped, I think. But the kill feed says otherwise.
Heroes never die.
Yeah.
Albino Joe bringing up teammate who does have the Transcendence available. As Tree tossing the Rocket Barrage into the Transcendence. Oh man.
And that's gonna be it, I think. Oh, actually, Cruz Master, he's able to get on there. Phil Destiny, 1-man res, keeps Tree up, but they forced a 4v4 or something here at the end. Cruz Master picking up the kill in TK50, so Lenny Face, they're still in this one.
Yeah, they gotta make sure not to step off. It is just half and half on the point right now. But this is looking pretty good. We do see some of the spawns coming in though, but the point gonna fall over as UTech was forced into the side room as he is going for the suicide, but doesn't make it all the way down. Just a little misplay there, I assume, because Wangjiang had to have known they weren't gonna, you know, you can't just sit in that side room until the next point fight happens.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought they maybe they thought the map was over. There's no need to keep fighting there. But TK50, he's on the right side Mega here, gets spotted out, has to fly back to his team. So Wangjiang, they're approaching. They're gonna take this one slow. It's only 34% for Lenny Face. He's going far right though by himself, and he gets picked out of the air with Cruise Master.
Yeah, 1 for 2 in favor of Lenny Face so far. They're gonna knock Shooter Guy off. Diva slam. And that's, I think, gonna force a retreat out of Wangjiang here. And Cruise Master is not content to let them retreat, going in here for a bit of a chase. But he's just one Diva. Probably not gonna find any kills.
Yeah. Now TK50, he's flying over the point. There's 4 ultimates on the board for Wangjiang, so a really good ult economy here for them to win this next fight.
Yeah, they're close on their last 2 as well. But there are a lot of ults close for Lenny face as well, so expect some bad casting coming in as UTech jumps in from the flank. Expect the monkey mode as soon as he goes low.
Shooter actually misses the Ursh out of there, but he pins and failed Destiny. He had the sound barrier, but it won't be enough to survive. Chill Out's Tac Visor will pick up the crucial kills onto the DPS, and that will be Wangjiang capping Sanctum and taking the 2-0 lead.
Yeah, rough stuff there for Lenny face. They had ults available and they had more ults close, but we just see Wangjiang are better at using the ultimates. And when you can just straight up whiff the Reinhardt ult and you still go 1 for 6 in a fight.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad news there. Yeah, he finds the crucial pin though. He just walks over a little bit and there's Failed Destiny in that left corridor, lined up, ready to go.
And I feel like that has happened a lot on both of these maps, and we do see a role swap coming over here. Half and half are gonna switch over to the Lucio, so no more solo healing for Failed Destiny. I think that's a necessary change for Lenny face. You just your eggs are in one basket so hard when you have somebody solo healing, and but they're still gonna have solo healing. It's just gonna be half and half actually. So.
All right. Well,
Well
it's really tough though with the Pharah. I wish they would run no air component here because if you're Mercy solo resing, it's hard to balance the air and the ground for healing.
Yeah, I think you pretty much got to play this out in Tree. You go fuck yourself is the call. Like, you got to come to me for the healing, because I'm never going up to you. So we'll see what half and half can do here. See Wangjiang establishing up here on the high ground, so that is a point on top. Point taken so far.
Yeah, he's in the back line. He's looking for Tree. He's bouncing around, but Failed Destiny on that Reaper, he picks up Shooter Die to start this one off, and the cap goes over to Lenny face, but they are down a man now, and with a baby diva as well, and yeah, they're gonna get killed here.
Yeah, Tree trying to contest this point solo, but he's getting frozen out of the skies. I played Pokemon, I know that's super effective. Now it's just Reaper coming in on that point, then he's got to get the hell out. Oh, maybe buys a little time there. So,
Little spooky ghost.
19%'s given over to Lenny face that honestly they shouldn't have had. That was pretty poorly played at the start by Wangjiang, but they win the fight, so it doesn't really matter. We'll see if it comes back to bite them later.
My ultimate is charging.
I mean, really, the only ultimate up for this next fight for Lenny face is gonna be the Resurrection, and there's gonna be quite a few coming up for Wangjiang. Final Joe with the res and TK50 with that Blizzard, which is super devastating on this point on Village. You basically can't be on the point, otherwise you're gonna get froze.
Yeah, here we go. The barrage of ults come on half and half, dying early here. Wangjiang shouldn't even need any more of their ults, although they're gonna pop the Blizzard anyways. I don't know who they were trying to freeze there. Is Albano Joe gonna temper res Teamic? And actually, yeah, it's gonna be all the ults popped here from Wangjiang. Maybe a little overkill, as they're still not finding all the kills. Failed Destiny goes for the hero play, doesn't find it.
Yeah, so a lot of bad ult usage there. Wangjiang probably more so. They had almost a fully booked ult economy. They had 5 up and they use them all. Death Blossom there at the end, not gonna get much from that. You know, best you trade 2 for 1, but you still don't have the point. Lenny face, they just gotta get in there and start fighting.
You don't understand, man. You gotta just you press Q with your heart, not your finger.
That's true. I can do this.
And well, maybe Failed Destiny's the cringe before his heart grows, because that heart's not getting him very far. As we see Whole Hog coming in here, they pick off UTech. They pick off Albino Joe, actually. That's 2 picks. This is looking good. Tree putting a Rocket Barrage down onto the point, but he gets sniped out by Teamic. But I don't think that's gonna matter, as Lenny face established and cap on the point here as TK50 tucks tail behind his ice wall and gets the hell out.
Ooh, look at Teamic on the Zenyatta. He scooted out the back and he's on the wrong side of the map, but he's waiting. He's looking for the assassination play.
Oh baby.
Yeah, Tree didn't see him, walks right by him. Yeah, here it is, Teamic with the flankers in. He's coming in. Discord still goes down onto Hog. Blizzard helps him out there from his team Wangjiang, but half and half going to use the Resurrection, get some invulnerability, trying to keep his team up, but now they go down. Tac Visor is channeled, and Wangjiang are going to win this one. Looks like pretty decisively.
Yeah, Lenny face has to blow everything here because they lose this point, they lose this game, and they're losing all of their lives. I think that's gonna be it. So we see Wangjiang going for the push, just, you know, in case.
Yeah. Oh!
There's a nice hammer down, and that is gonna be it. Wangjiang wins 3-0, and if you're still taking that over on the 3.5 points, you are now counting on Lenny Face to win a map in overtime.
Yeah.
And so play the match could be TK Thrifty on the Reaper here. There were a lot of good choices available, but it's going to be the one that closed off this first round. So he just walks in. Oh, you want to help me get in here? Thanks, buddy. Die, 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 die.
Yeah. And that's kind of the danger with the new Roadhog there. It's not a guaranteed one hit there on the Reaper. So pulls him in for the Death Blossom, and unfortunately Cruisemaster gets popped too, so no defense matrix to defend.
Are these guys all playing in the same channel?
What?
Like TeamSpeak? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, that's interesting. Albino Joe was just saying that TK Thrifty in comms was calling, I have ult, I just need to get in. So I was wondering if Ball Sexy was setting that play up with him or something. It's always nice when guys on opposite teams can play together like that.
Yeah, that is nice. So same bands for Wangjiang. The 3 2CPs that weren't Horizon and some other map. Oh yeah, Lijiang. Yeah. So now you gotta pick it, Lenny Face. Let's be real. Like, you think we're gonna go home and not watch Batty Overwatch League on Horizon Lunar Colony?
Yeah, I got my phone out. I'm ready to start making phone calls, screaming at people. We're on Horizon.
Oh, Helios!
Yeah!
Oh.
I don't want Lenny Face to make the playoffs anymore.
Well, I mean, chances are good at this rate. They're trying their hand at King of the Hill once again.
It's one thing to say the chances are good, but like I've watched very aggressive Genji.
That's it. You've watched them play Overwatch, and
they are on a 1-in-11 stretch right now over the last 4 weeks.
That's
with
true.
That, Soul win being a big blemish on Winstony Baloney's stretch. And they'd have to win, or they'd have to lose 4 straight maps for Lenny Face to make it in, I believe, assuming it's a 3-0 followed by a tiebreaker. But I don't know, like I'm not ruling that out.
Yeah, I don't know. Lenny Face honestly aren't looking very good. Nepal, I thought Nepal was they're gonna come out and at least cap one of those points. You know, Tree like just go off, get like a double boop, something. But they are just really getting torn apart. The teamwork out of Wangjiang is impeccable at this point. They're channeling ults at the right time. Might a little overusage there on Nepal, but for the most part, they're laying down the hammer.
That's the worst thing about playing Wangjiang is even when their teamwork is off, they can just beat you on individual skill. And that's what we saw. They have fights where like, oh no, they just used too many ults. It's like, well, it doesn't matter because Lenny Face isn't going to capitalize properly.
Right.
Because Wangjiang is just that good. So we'll see. Ilios maybe going to go better here.
Yeah, but there it is. That's what I was hoping for. We're on Ilios well, and we're gonna see Cruise Master's pocket pick, Orisa. We should film Cruise Master with those like pocket pick videos for like League of Legends, where we like sit him down in like a contemporary designed room and ask him about all those sick Orisa chips. So you press.
I mean, you
halt them over the well. You
wait for them to be standing near the well, and then you just shoot it there and you pull them in. That's all I do.
Wow.
Video over.
yeah, and then we'll do a slow-mo. We'll show the button presses. So you right-click, and then right-click again. The only part of those videos I remember is Double Lift's Lucian, because all the cool like cancels he went over in the video. That was actually pretty cool. That was a good.
I remember Double Lift Lucian because of the memes, though.
That's true.
Like,
that was a good.
Go
one
to
because
Worlds, don't pick Lucian. That kind of stuff. but now I'm triggered. But I can be untriggered by Cruise Master on this Orisa, setting up in the front here. As half and half going to go down very early. He's playing the Tracer. This is...
It's a good
There's
tracer.
no healer. Oh, no,
There-
no, Destiny. There was a healer, but not anymore.
Oh,
as
okay.
Lenny face is Lenny face off the face of the map here.
Yeah.
Cruise Master the last to fall, and that's it. Cap over to Wangjiang. And they're not done. Why settle for the point when you can push to their spawn?
Ooh, I don't know. These maybe a potential stagger death there from UTech. You know, but at this point, I'm just nitpicking Wangjiang. Like you said, just for the last game, they overused ults at one point in Nepal. A team should punish it. They're not going to get punished here. There's no difference for them if they give up these stagger deaths every once in a while.
Yeah, and when they do give up the stagger deaths, Albino Joe's always there with the tempo res.
Yeah, that is true. He hasn't got a lot of big reses, but he's gotten a lot of one-man
They
reses,
haven't
which
lost a lot of
quantity
big
over quality.
fights.
Tree switch over to the McCree gear. He's on this right side, but TK Thrifty, he gets one before going down. Miracle Man on the Junkrat.
And even when things are looking good for a half second there, not gonna be enough. Albino Joe was going in aggressive, like he wanted to jump in and pop the res as it came up, but then he realized his team had already won the fight, so he's gonna hold on to it.
Heroes never die.
Oh, poor failed Destiny. He's got UTech in his face. He had a res for the iframes there. And it's not going to cost him his life. It's actually UTech jumps off there. This could be the best chance we're going to see for Lenny face, but they immediately follow that up by losing half and half.
Yeah, half and half running in here a lot on these DPS characters, getting picked off at some bad times. Boop there from T-Mac on Ball of Sexy. So, you know, without the, a lot of Roadhog play, you don't see a lot of funny boops. Because Roadhog, he is very susceptible to the boops.
He's a big boy. Big boys can get booped.
Oh!
As Tree gets a double Deadeye here. This could be greater than a little life in the Lenny face. But, Albino Joe gonna res them both.
Oh, here comes the tire. He's looking for it. He hits UTech, or did he get shielded from that? I'm not
sure. It sounded like he popped it.
Yeah.
Did not kill anybody.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a map 1 win for Wangjiang.
Score 0-1.
Oh man, where are we going to now? Lighthouse. You know, at this point, Lenny face, you just gotta mix it up. And I mean, granted, they are doing a lot of weird picks, Junkrat, Roadhog, Orisa, but do something even crazier. Go to where you wouldn't even think of. Like, five supports. Are there 5 supports in this game?
Yeah.
Run 5 supports. See what happens. Just try it out. Just do something.
I saw 4 supports almost win a map earlier, so
There you
it
go.
can't hurt to try.
Yeah, you gotta at least try. You gotta show up to play. That's what I'm hoping for from Lenny face here, and we will see. They switched up Zarya now for Miracle Man.
Playing so many new heroes, man.
Yeah.
For level 27.
Yeah, and Wangjiang, they're still on that standard comp, and the Flex Master himself is on the Reaper. Very good Reaper map here for Lighthouse. And Wangjiang, they take the point control early. But Haven't he picks up the first blood of the map.
But they do not pick up the points off of it. Although they do lose a second here, so we could see Lennyface pushing this forward, going for something as Miracle Man jumps off and misses the Chaos. Pretty even fight for a bit there, but now a few more fall for Lennyface. I don't think they're going to be able to contest this point seriously.
Nope. And Shooter down this Reinhardt, he is such a monster on this pick. Granted, Lennyface just kind of like walked into him, and he's just swinging, but, I mean, he holds it down. He doesn't have a lot of healing support either. He finds a way to stay alive with using that shield to flicker on and off between swings.
And speaking of the devil, there it is. Shooter dies solo on the point, trying to buy time his teammate comes to join him. And he is buying a lot of time here, but he knows he is not long for this world. But Golly gee, he's buying a lot of time here on this point. And as soon as he dies, Albino Joe brings him back up so we can fight some more. A great solo to Shooter Die gets all of Wangjiang Tower out at this point. Is Tree gonna drop the Tilt Barrage and not find a thing with it?
Yeah, 3 elements still up. Alt economy management, very good for Wangjiang this time around. But it's gonna be 3, maybe 4 ults to match from Lenny Face coming up.
Yeah, I really like the devault as the fight started here, so I'll keep an eye out for what Cruz is able to do at the starts. As we are looking for what could potentially be the last fight. Boss X is going to go down before he gets the Transcendence. Failed Destiny goes down before he can get the Resurrect. Oh no. This was the last fight, and it's going to be a disaster for Lenny Face.
Yeah, TK50. He's just walking around on this Reaper completely uncontested, and when you're able to do that as Reaper, it's very devastating. He does a lot of damage when left unmanaged. Oh! Oh! The quick headshot cancels that Death Blossom early, and they're gonna get here. Earthshatter only knocks down Cruise Master, but the Tac Visor and Primal Rage together will defeat Lenny Face as their final attempt. Goes down. Just a little slower. And there it is. Mercy 1v1. Can they actually set that up? Can both teams agree not to shoot each other?
This would be a perfect map for it. I mean, you get everyone standing up around the pit. You watch the two Mercies jump in. Like, whichever Mercy wins gets to cap the points. And then both teams jump in to follow up and fight. That'd be some hype gladiator shit, but... I mean, when in Rome.
Exactly.
They had gladiators in Rome. They weren't Mercy, but...
Who was the Overwatch gladiator in Rome?
Oh, probably Genji, dude.
I was thinking the same thing, right? I don't know. Who else? Yeah, McCree maybe? I don't know. Oh, but here it is. Teams are rolling out. Both teams just going straight for the middle here. TK30 back onto the Pharah. Once again, a really good Pharah map for both of these teams, so they're going to play it. But UTech flexing over to the Widow.
And chill out on the Genji. This is total disrespect coming out of Wangjiang Tower. And I don't think Lenny Face has given them a reason to pay any respects.
That's true. Yeah, okay, guys, we see UTech on Widow and chill out on Genji. I know Soldier Main. Soldier Mains don't play Genji. It's like a thing. You try to find me a Soldier Main who also plays Genji. It's not gonna happen. So he's trying his best here, and it's probably gonna be enough.
Maybe he was just picking Genji because UTech wanted to play it. And he was like, I can't let that happen.
Ooh, let your team you deny your teammate the hero pick. That's a smart strategy.
It's a big part of Genji. That's why do you think my team wants Genji?
You gotta take it away from somebody.
Take it away from me, man. I'm a scary man. No self-restraint.
Yeah.
Like mother?
And the weave stick is unsheathed.
I've never heard that Widowmaker line, but as he shot as he shot Tree out of the air there, like mother, like a daughter. Got a little bit of a chill, man.
Ooh. Wow! Whoa, man! I'm flying around in this spectator camera, and a rocket almost hit me in the face. Does this have Oculus Rift or HTC Vive support?
That would be intense.
That would be super intense. Swing it, dude. Genji players, they're swinging their mouths everywhere.
You gotta play Genji with a barf bag hooked up, because you're just gonna spew by the end of every game. Alright, so we got half and half. He is retreated behind enemy lines here. Maybe gonna be looking for the Jimbone drop, but no hammer to bring with it.
Boom!
As
There's half and half at the pin.
It was not enough, but two-man res coming out of Failed Destiny there. And this is it, the last fight of the night, potentially. It's a Reinhardt charging after a Reinhardt charge.
3 members on the point, 2 members on the point for Lenny Face, 1 member on the point for Lenny Face, Tree on the Genju. He's doing his best, but he gets sent to the Shadow Realm.
Doing his best, but his best is nowhere near good enough. And Wangjiang, looks like I could have set that over-under line at 1/2. And it still would have been the under. As the play of the match, going to be Albino Joe on the Mercy here. This was pretty nice, actually. After Shooter Guy spends all that time stalling out on the points, Albino was just like, keep it up, buddy.
Guys, you can't teach that level of Overwatch. Seriously, there's not a coach in the world that's able to teach you that. Find me someone who's coaches in Mercy. I'll take the lessons. I'll pay $100 to get coached in Mercy. Are you? Can you coach me?
Yeah.
I heard you're the best Mercy in the league.
I am. And that was
Okay.
a good res. That was the second best Mercy in the league. But I can teach you, you know, like, I need one of those, like, porn site ads, like, platinum players hate him.
Find out his
Guaranteed 1,000 elo boost overnight with these 2 tips.
All right. Well, I guess people can tune in next time to find those.
Yeah, we got, in addition to very good Mercy tips, $100 a lesson, we've got 2 really good matches next week that will determine the first seed and the last seed. So, fortunately for us, last week of the regular season is going to matter big here.
Yeah, should be a fun one.
So we will see you there. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.